And now for your Westborough Rangers, number 0, senior Alec DeRozier. Number 3, senior Alex Carpenter. Number 14, senior Dylan Fisher. Number 15, senior Justin McCaffrey. And number 24, junior the Rangers are coached by Tom Keating, and the Rangers are led by Brian Hood. We now ask that you all rise and honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
The 33 is. Where is he on the roster? Are we on? Welcome inside Westborough High School for today's broadcast of MIAA basketball between the Westborough Rangers and Hopkinton. My name is Zeke Altman here with Cole Altman. Cole, how are you feeling about this game today?
You know, I'm psyched. There's a bunch on the line today here to start this game. This team really needs a big victory here. Hopkinton 23 in the rankings prior to this game. Westborough in the low 50s, or in the mid 50s, actually. So we're going to get started here, see if Westborough can pull one out here.
DeRozier takes the tip for Westborough, his first touch. Back to McCafferty. McCafferty, one of the best players for Westborough, drives in hard, finishes inside.
You know, that's a strong take he's been taking all year. He's had 30 and 27 his last 2 games.
Dadajian takes the shot for 3, rebounded by McCafferty. What have you seen from McCafferty this season?
We've seen in the last 3 games, we've seen 37, 30, and 27. He's been absolutely excellent and super efficient. He had a game-saving block last game at Neshoba.
McCafferty takes a 3, drains a 3. Westborough with a quick 5-0 run to start this one.
McCafferty is nothing short of on fire right now. He's competing for 1,000 points. He's a little over 100 out. So,
Dadajian guarded by McCafferty, out to Willitson. Willitson guarded by Carpenter. Willitson throws up an acrobatic shot, rebounded by Storm Ellison. Ellison to DeRozier. DeRozier guarded hard there by Willitson. DeRozier escapes the contact, drives in, no foul. McCafferty gets the rebound. Couple moves, offensive foul on Justin McCafferty.
You know, tough call. Feet might have been moving, feet might not have been moving. Couldn't really see it there, but nevertheless, Westborough starts 5-0 a minute into this game.
Head coach for Hopkinton, Tom Keene. Head coach for Westborough, Brian Willer. Hopkinton with Dadajian out to Canales. Canales into Dadajian. Dadajian takes the shot. No good.
It's not something you see too frequently from Sam Dadajian. I mean, he's been an excellent player for them all season and in the last few seasons. Gave Westborough some toughness last season in a home game that Westborough lost. So he's one to watch as this game goes on.
Hopkinton with a high press. Westborough do a good job to break it, but just barely. DeRozier gets the screen from Ellison. DeRozier drives in, gets it back to McCafferty. McCafferty, free throw line jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound, Hopkinton get it. Willardson, out fast for Hopkinton, out to Markinowski. Markinowski into Chow for three, rolls around and in.
Gavin Cho, he's been great for them. Young player, he's a junior, I believe. So
Carpenter turns over the ball. Hopkinton go fast, slow it down. Out to Willardson. Into Markinowski. Out to Dadajian. Dadajian once again guarded by McCafferty. The matchup to focus on all day long. Willardson guarded by Carpenter. Into Markinowski. Markinowski right by Ellison, puts it up. Air ball. Ellison stands strong. DeRozier's couple dribble moves. Looking for the screen. No one's going to get it. DeRozier's into McCafferty in the low post. Couple big moves by McCafferty, and he's going to get called for the travel.
No, that's just a tough call. McCafferty facing a couple violations here on early and subbing into the game, number 25, Ryland August, the first sub of this game.
Yeah, you always give benefit of doubt to the refs, but it looked like McCafferty had good space down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dadajian into the corner to a wide open Ryland August, who checks into the game for Hopkinton. He misses. Talk about this Hopkinton press early and how they're leaving it.
No, I think Hopkinton's been an aggressive team as long as I can remember. Carpenter takes a long three. Wow. Puts it in.
Alex Carpenter from Hopkinton itself.
Now, Alex Carpenter has also been a super consistent scorer for Westborough all season. He's been putting up 10-plus points. I don't think he has a game under 10 all season, so he's been consistent as they come.
Dadajian yet to get going for Hopkinton. Hard drive by August. Gets it out to Canales. Canales into Dadajian. Into Ellison. Dadajian, no good. Big rebound by Dylan Fisher. Fisher out fast. DeRozier's downhill. Finds Carpenter. He gets swatted.
Wow. So Fisher makes a play for the ball out of bounds. Doesn't touch it, and it's still Westborough ball. And Cooper Willardson comes out of the game.
Petit Ferret and Simulus in for Hopkinton.
Say that 10 times fast.
McCafferty gets the screen from Ellison. Not a good one. Ellison's going to take the three, though.
Oh!
He hits the three.
Storm Ellison, who had a rush shooting game a few nights ago at Neshoba, is 1 for 1 early.
Hopkinton trying to find something going with their substitutions. Petit Ferret is going to take his first touch and his first shot. The bank is open on a Thursday night.
Apparently it is, because first shot of the game for that kid, Patrice, bank in from up top. DeRozier's to the rack.
DeRozier's out to Carpenter in the corner. Carp's going to take a three. Off front iron. Hopkinton's going to go out fast in favor of Dadajian. Ellison's just going to foul him.
That's a good foul.
Yeah, smart play by Ellison.
He had a wide open lane to the rack. Ellison makes a take play there.
Cole, if you were back in your heyday, are you committing that foul there with Dadajian, Hopkinton's best player, going downhill?
You know, Storm has always been an excellent IQ player. So I'm not sure I would. I'm not sure I would have had the wherewithal to make that play. So credit to Storm Ellison.
Westborough out to an unprecedented 6-point lead in the first 4.5, but Hopkinton looking to respond.
So Westborough had a breakout scoring night a few nights ago, scoring 73 points against what used to be a vaunted Neshoba High School defense.
Driving hard by Dadajian. Rebound by Petit Ferret. Petit Ferret trying to calm it down here. Back out to Cho. Cho, score of the only 3-point shot for Hopkinton.
Wow.
Drains a mid-range elbow jumper.
Just to talk a little bit more about what Gavin Cho, I used to go to the same gym with that kid. He's always putting in the work. He's a strong player. He's a strong player. He works hard. McCafferty to the rack, puts it in.
McCafferty finishes strong. Carpenter actually got rid of the ball in a tough situation there after he turned it over early, responded there. Cho. Into Simulus. Simulus going to take a wild jumper. Finds McCafferty on the rebound. DeRozier's out fast. DeRozier's very good with the handle. Inside. And one! What a play by Alec DeRozier.
Wow, so that's what you're getting your stars going early, right? You're seeing McCafferty, first 5 points of the game. DeRozier's and one. Carpenter. Little coaches meeting here. I thought he was coming out of the game. Carpenter hits a 3. So you're getting your big players involved early, which is what you need if this Westborough team's going to win. DeRozier's at the line for 2 now.
DeRozier's at the line to complete his 3-point play.
Oh, good call, Zeke.
Drains the free throw. Hopkinton now down 9. Simulus. Into August. August. Petit Ferret all the way around the arc. Hard drive from Wilton. Finds August. August. High off the glass. No good. Couldn't find any iron there. DeRozier's feeling it. No call there.
Junior Chase Loban, who's seen his first varsity minutes this season, been solid impact player on the defensive side.
Foul on the off ball by Hopkinson's number 25, Rylan August, on McCafferty. He's trying to ball guard McCafferty. Dylan Fisher subbed back into the game. DeRozier's the inbounder. Looking for someone. Carpenter in the corner, but no. Finds Chase Loban. Loban, DeRozier's. Thought about the 3. Back to Loban. Wide open for 3. Loban. Oh. Fight for the rebound. Looked like it was off a Ranger hand, and it is.
So Jack Peterson seeing his first minutes in a while here. Some big play. We were seeing a lot of calls for Jack Peterson to be subbed into this game a few nights ago. Nice to see him getting his share here.
Petit Ferret drives it hard on DeRozier.
Oh. Good
Finish by Petit Ferret.
That was tough. Respectfully, Alec, I know you're probably watching this. That's a tough take. DeRozier's in some trouble here. Oh, boy.
DeRozier's trying to break the press. Finds Loban. Loban drives hard. Rejected, but called for the foul. Hopkinton are.
So, if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe Chase Loban has had his first varsity points yet. So, if he hits this free throw, we may be seeing history in the making.
Loban at the line for 2. Like Cole said, first varsity points on the line here. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Loban. Front iron.
That's disappointing. He's got one more chance here to get his first bucket.
Westborough called for the loose ball foul. Loban yet to score to a singular point for the Rangers in his career, but you know, Chase Loban, you're still a junior.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. A good Wolf of Wall Street reference there.
The show must go on. Great movie, by the way, just to say that. So,
Wilson. On DeRozier's. Wilson. Finds Markinowski, who checks back in. Finds Petit Ferret. He's been a spark off the bench for Hopkinton. Ferret looking. Finds Dadajian. Dadajian. Simulus. Dadajian. Stolen.
Defensive play.
Stolen by Dylan Fisher. Into DeRozier's. Finishes, rebounded
big fella!
Dylan Fisher.
Dylan Fisher, who had 18 a few nights ago, is easily his career high. I think his career high before that may have been 5. So, Dylan Fisher, huge night. Willetton for 3, no dice.
Rebounded by Hopkinton, put back up and in. That's James Markinowski. Good press break by Westborough. Finds Peterson in the corner. Into DeRozers. DeRozers, what a pass to Dylan Fisher.
So Dylan Fisher already up to 4 in the first quarter, now pacing his high-scoring effort. Oh, Willetton for 3, no dice, up and in. Could not finish it. Mitch Similis. And that'll go to the end of the first quarter.
Wild effort from Willetton on that 3. Maybe could have set his feet a little bit. Cole, kind of like you. You didn't set your feet back in the day when you were shooting. That's why I always beat you in those 1v1s.
So sneak disc, first of all. Direct disc, more so. No, I think that, Zeke, I think that where we are right now exemplifies that soccer was the sport for you.
You know, soccer actually wasn't the sport for me. That's why I'm commentating sports now and not on the field itself.
Listen, hate the player, not the game. That's how the saying goes now, because you're announcing, you're not playing. You still love the game, but you're just not great at the game. Respectfully.
I am not great at the game. Neither are you, though.
No, as it appears, I am not on the floor. My first choice would have been to be the player. But, you know, things happen for the best, right? So I give all my love to this team. I absolutely love this school, this team. We're up 20-11.
You know, I want to make a comedic joke here.
Do ya?
Jack Peterson, you talked about the fans calling for him to be on the floor. You know, I'd like to call that and maybe talk about Taco Fall when the fans yelled for him to be on the floor. So Jack Peterson, Taco Fall, a little bit of collusion there, you know?
Good connection. I also would like to mention how I have an equivalent amount of varsity points to Jack Peterson, 2. So makes me feel a little bit better.
And another shout out to Alex Carpenter's bright neon basketball shoes.
Absolutely.
Shout out to
So start of the second quarter here, 20-11 ball game.
Willetton drives in, tries to sneak it in there to Markinowski. McCafferty behind the back dribble move, drives in hard. He gets called for the travel.
That's a killer. You know, one of those plays, you did the right thing, just a small error, but they keep playing like that, they're going to beat Hopkinton.
Willetton trying to will Hopkinton back into this game. Dedejian finds Markinowski. Markinowski looking, finds Willetton. Into Dedejian in the corner. Fight for the ball, out of bounds on Hopkinton.
So the student section absolutely jammed. Tad bit of sarcasm there. Wish we saw a little bit more turnout from Westborough on a Thursday night, but we do have finals tomorrow, or midterms.
Carpenter in the middle, in the corner for 3. Front iron, nowhere close for Alex Carpenter. Driving hard there for Gavin Show. Turned over to McCafferty. McCafferty out fast, but DeRozier's there to slow it down. DeRozier's tries to drive in. Denied by Willetton. Carpenter into McCafferty. McCafferty, big man, goes in for the shot, but they're going to call a foul on the floor.
That's the type of call you like. You know, McCafferty doesn't always get those calls. He's a big body through the lane. He's kind of like a Giannis presence. Not always going to get the call, even though Giannis does get his fair share of calls. McCafferty gets the one on the floor.
You know,
there.
Talking about a Giannis comparison, Brady Chapman on the bench, more of a Ben Simmons comparison, never showing up for his team.
Great shout. So Brady...
Smart there by Carpenter to take the ball after half court, although, or it would have been a backcourt violation. DeRozier's gets the screen from Fisher into McCafferty, out to Carpenter. Carpenter, step back 3.
Bang! Yes, sir, Carp!
Cole Holtman a little too excited for his
No,
point.
that's my best friend right there. I can get locked in for him. That's tough. That's a tremendous shot. I love to see him taking that shot, creating his own. That's what he's been trying to do all season.
You talk about the development of players. Alex Carpenter, a guy that came into the Westborough system early. Wasn't fast, wasn't strong, maybe wasn't the best shooter at the start, but developing through the program, through the ranks. Shout out to the JV coaches, Ben Bartlett and Cal.
Yes, Cal. Josh Callanan, Coach Callanan, excellent coach. Coached me through JV2 and JV. I was lucky enough to have 2 years with him. Couldn't have asked for 2 better years. Unfortunately, it didn't lead me into a prosperous varsity career, but nevertheless, I enjoyed those 2 years. So
Head coach Brian Willer drawing up a play here for Westborough, but Hopkinton were the ones that called the timeout. Westborough up 12. Did you expect this coming, Cole?
I didn't. I really didn't, and neither did Westborough. The energy around Westborough was that this team was going to run Westborough off the floor, and they didn't. Right now, well, we're in the beginning of the second quarter. Right now, we have 23 points through a little over a quarter, which is excellent. It's far and beyond what Westborough has done all season. Let's see if they can keep it going.
So, into Canales. Canales finds Dadajian. Dadajian yet to score a point for Hopkinton. Wilson out to Dadajian for 3. No good. Rebounded by Markanowski. Markanowski into Dadajian. Good defense by Fisher, but better by Dadajian. Westborough trying to break the press here. Hopkinton get called for the foul. That is Cooper Willitson.
You know, shout out to Karen Henderson. You know, Westborough TV admin. So thank you, Karen, for everything you do. She said we're doing a great job, so it's great to hear from. Oh boy! So Carpenter has the ball. Will he take a transition 3? He won't. Into Fisher in the middle. Over to McCafferty. McCafferty mauled.
McCafferty bumped. You know, McCafferty, one of those players, Cole, who's just so big and strong, can do anything. Has a jumper, has a 3-point shot, can finish around the rim. McCafferty with it here. Nice move, McCafferty with the floater. Beautiful.
He's a tough kid to stop. I mean, you're right. He comes to the game. He brings so many facets. What are you going to do? Gavin Show for 3. Banks it in.
Gavin Show, 2 bank shots in for Hopkinton early. Carpenter trying to break the press. Beautiful long-range pass to McCafferty.
Not the best shot we could have gotten there, but you know what? Westborough leads 25-16. Lead is shrinking a little bit here.
Markanowski misses. Rebounded by DeRozers. DeRozers using his speed. Goes downhill on Willitson. Willitson, good defense. Out of bounds in favor of Westborough.
That's just excellent defense. I mean, there was really no foul there.
I want to bring it back to the Carpenter pass. Wish his quarterbacks in fantasy could have performed like Carpenter there, or he wouldn't have got bounced in the first round of the playoffs. DeRozers into McCafferty, all the way around Allison. No good. Rebounded by Westborough. Second chance point opportunity. DeRozers in the corner, no good. Rebounded once again by Westborough. Ball forward by Fisher. Jump ball. There was a timeout there trying to be called by Brian Willer. He didn't get it. DeRozier, the inbounder. Ellison wide open in the corner. Let's see if he goes to him. There to Ellison. Ellison for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. DeRozier, the little point guard gets it. Out to McCafferty. Little floater and in. You know, a game that was supposed to be a blowout here in Westborough. Westborough up 11.
What have the tables done? I believe they've turned. It appears the tables have turned on Hopkinton here halfway through the second quarter. As you can see, 4:49 here to go, 11-point lead.
Slight the shift here. Hopkinton looked like a city just known for a marathon and nothing else. Hopkinton trying to inbound the basketball. Trying to find Ryland August in the corner. Couldn't find him. Westborough basketball. Once again, Brady Chapman with the load management in this one.
Yes.
Out of bounds from Fisher there. Not good handling of the basketball by Westborough. Trying to limit those turnovers over the last few games.
Yeah, that's something that Westborough has had to figure out the last few years. They've struggled to find big men who can handle the ball. They have one in McCaffrey, of course, and hopefully now one in Ellison.
DeRozier drives in, finds Karp in the corner. Carpenter out to McCaffrey. Fluid ball movement, but another turnover for Westborough. Hopkinton scores on the other end. A Ranger turnover leads to Hopkinton points. Westborough starting to struggle breaking the press. Gets it into DeRozier. DeRozier. What a move by DeRozier, but bad pass to McCaffrey, but he finds a way to lay it up and in.
No, that's a duo that's been hard to stop for years now. That's nothing new.
Petit Parade for three.
No dice.
No good. Out of bounds. Hopkinton basketball. McCaffrey starting to feel it.
No, McCaffrey's just an elite player. There's no other way to put it. He's been great all year. This is certainly his best season as a Westborough Ranger.
Safe to say for Hopkinton's head coach, Tom Keene, this is a head coaching catastrophe to start this one.
Agreed.
3-point bucket there by Hopkinton.
Yeah, if Hopkinton does lose this game, that would be oh boy, Carp.
Another turnover by the Ranger offense. Finds Adasian. And head coach Brian Willer will call a timeout here.
Wow, so tough turn of events here. Lead cut in half to 6. Not what you like to see heading into the end of the first half for Westborough. But you know what? They need to bounce back. They need to make some coaching adjustments. They need to get their right lineup on the floor and start making some moves before this one gets too close.
Cole, if you were the head coach of Westborough, Brian Willer, who I know you are great friends with, what's going through your mind? What are you telling your team to get rid of these turnovers?
Well, the first thing I'm telling my team is that we need to slow it down, right? I think this offense, through the last few years, has been a half-court based offense. They've been focused on getting their plays ran. In this game, it's been a lot different, right? You're seeing a ton of fast breaks. The Westborough's really moving the ball at a fast pace, which is Hopkinton's game, but Westborough has been playing Hopkinton's game up until this point, really not making Hopkinton uncomfortable. Yet they hold a 6-point lead, but I feel like they've been playing more of the fast break game in the last 3 or 4 minutes, which is why Hopkinton has cut this lead in half.
Well, what I would have said is get Brady Chapman out of that ugly Nike sweater and get him in this basketball game.
Is that what you would have said? I actually believe you. Well, some news on Brady Chapman, actually. Brady Chapman, actually, I don't want to, no. So Brady Chapman may return next week. That's the news.
Trying to Adam Schefter that news.
I know.
Or should I say, Shams Charania that news?
It's still Schefter to me. It's still Schefter. It'll never be Sham.
Lobon back in the game. Forgiven for those 2 missed free throws. DeRozier's guarded by Petit Foray. DeRozier's back out to Carpenter. Into McCaffrey. Back to Carpenter. Carpenter thought about the 3. Finds McCaffrey.
Wowza.
Rebound. Fight for the rebound. A foul called on Dylan Fisher.
You know, that's just not a good shot. McCaffrey's a good three-point shooter when he's wide open. You don't want to be taking contested threes 3 feet behind the line. That's just not a great shot for McCaffrey.
Not a good recipe for success for Westborough in these last couple minutes.
Shout out to Mark Allman. That is not setting yourself up for success, as Mindset Go may say.
Petit Foray for 3. No good. Rebounded by Hopkinton. McCaffrey gets the basketball. Going out fast. Karp in the corner for 3. Front iron, no good. DeRozier's has to think about it. Drives in. Finds Loban in the corner. Loban gets called for the carry there.
So Westborough really struggling to get anything going. If they can go into this half with a 6 to 10 point lead, I mean, they've done what they needed to do.
What does that Mindset Go bracelet say?
Mindset Go bracelet say? I don't know. You have one on, don't you? Wow.
Yeah.
It appears you've betrayed, Zeke. It appears you've betrayed. Understood. You know, we get it. It's not the drip.
Suspend judgment.
Wow. I should know. I have about 1 billion of them in my home.
Hopkinton looking for a shot here. Into Rylan August.
Oh,
beautiful defense. McCaffrey on the other end. Tries to go for the dunk. but Williston there strong.
That's a hell of a play by Williston. You know, he's 5 inches shorter. What is he? 3 or 4? Yeah, he's 5 inches shorter, yet he's stealing the ball, gripping it.
As Chris Smoove would once say, what are you doing? Where are you going?
So Patrice coming out here. He played some good minutes for Hopkinton.
DeRogers, the inbounder. Finds McCafferty. Quick feed in. Trying to get the rebound to Rogers, but Hopkinton going the other way. Gavin Show, no good. Carpenter going fast, showing up the speed with those lightning flash shoes. DeRogers takes a 3. Bang!
Wow. So DeRogers getting the 3 ball, back on track. After struggling to score the last few games, he had a big night against Neshoba a few nights ago, showing his talent here. Back on track we go.
Out of bounds for Hopkinton. Another wasted possession by the men a little bit east of Westborough.
Thank you for the geographical lesson, Ezekiel. So, minute 50 here to go. I smell some food. Is that just me or?
DeRozier.
Wow, DeRozier's getting 0 call. Just
Williston looking for the shot. Can't get it to go. Low band.
Wow, so
Carpet it up.
Huffing and puffing over here. If you look at Alex Carpenter, he is tired.
Carpenter finds low band. Ellison getting ready to check back in for Westborough. DeRozier's couple dribble moves. Oh! You smell food, that's barbecue chicken. By Alex DeRozier's. Sedasian drives in hard on Jack Peterson. Questionable defense there.
Just didn't slide his feet.
From the senior.
You got to slide your feet, got to keep your hands up. Jack Peterson, excellent defender. That's the strength of his game. You expect to see some better things from him, but, you know, it's his first few minutes of the game. Let's see what he's got in the second half, if they decide to use him.
You know, Jack Peterson, you know, you go to Westborough High, Cole. I don't go to Westborough High. Tell me something about Jack Peterson that nobody else in the audience would know.
Wow. Trying to get me in trouble here, Zeke.
Was he caught in a Dave & Buster's parking lot by chance?
That would only be a select group of people. That group is made of one. Jack Peterson, he has very fragile knees. He's had multiple knee surgeries. Carpenter, yes! No, he's had multiple knee surgeries. He's had multiple significant knee injuries, so injuries always a worry.
Williston drains the 3 in the corner. 36 seconds left in the first half.
Great pass.
McCafferty missed a wide open layup, but he is absolutely tackled by the Hopkinton player. And Gavin Show limps off the court like he was the one that got injured. Questionable faking alert.
As Zeke yells at directly in front of Hopkinton's bench. So McCafferty here at the line for 2. I'm really disappointed in the turnout for Westborough today. You know, it's your team. It's a headliner game.
Cole, I have a question for you. When are midterms or finals, as you'd say?
So I have no midterms Thursday and Friday, but the midterms this week.
So that would be your answer.
No.
There are midterms this week. The students of Westborough are at home studying. Grow up, Cole Altman.
Okay.
Petite Foray goes the other way.
Listen.
23 seconds left. I don't want to hear anything else.
I expect school spirit to take priority over studying.
Head coach Tom Keene tells Sedasian to dribble out the clock. He takes a 3. No good. Rebounded by Loban. Loban. 7 seconds left for Westborough. DeRozier's 4 seconds left. DeRozier's drives in hard. Dishes out to Ellison. 1 second left for 3. Oh, no dice.
It felt like he had a little more time to set himself there. Disappointing, but, you know, Westborough goes into the half up 10. They couldn't have asked much more.
All right, Cole. I'm going to go to you. If you're head coach Tom Keene, what are you telling your team here in the halftime intermission?
I'm telling them you're down 10 to the 57th ranked team in Division 2. So that causes some alarm. But no, honestly, so you got to get Sam Dedecian going. He's been doing relatively nothing, and he is your top scorer. So the key to winning starts with Sam Dedecian. The injury to Gavin Cho, who I believe has 6 points, 7 points, is significant for Hopkinton. He hit multiple threes. So
Cho's been one of the best players for Hopkinton in this game. The Hillers losing Cho in that first half, questionable to return. Now let's swing it to, before we go into our halftime intermission, let's swing it to your devoted mentor, Brian Willer. What is he saying in the halftime intermission to his team?
You know, my devoted mentor, Brian Willer, I would have to say that he's probably telling his team just to keep doing what they're doing. I mean, they're playing good basketball. In the second half, the second part of the second half, they got themselves more collected, playing more of their own game, their half-court setup game. They're hitting their threes, which is big. Justin McCafferty's playing his ball. So I think that Willer's just going to keep doing what he's doing. He's not going to make many adjustments. He's usually confident what he does. So he's going to keep firing away, using McCafferty to take a bunch of shots. So that's what I think.
McCafferty and DeRozier's team up 10. Westborough up 38-28. We will see you on the other side of the halftime break on Westborough TV. All right. Welcome back into the Westborough High School gym here, where Hopkinton down 10 in a surprise Westborough first half performance. Dadagian starting it off for Hopkinton. The Hillers,
They're coming out quick here.
Tori Alstrom Hall with a floater. Very, very ugly.
Wow, sneak disrupted.
On the shot. Yes, the shot. Apologize to any viewers that thought I was body shaming.
You would never body shame.
Oh, never. Carpenter.
See, that's not a great shot. Not a great shot to start the half for Carpenter. Some aggressive defense. Don't get a foul call.
Alstrom Hall looking like he's going to
Bad call! Terrible call!
Looks like Carpenter was going. Carpenter called for the foul.
Wow.
Carp, you got terrible call, ref.
I indeed cover my mic when I say it.
And I can still hear you. Alstrom Hall, once again, missed shot. Can't get anything to go. He's played 33 seconds. Probably should get taken out now.
Well, I mean, he's making things happen at least. Wow.
Hell no. Rebounded by Hopkinton. Markinowski tries the shot.
Wow. Surprising no call for Hopkinton. You heard the arm slap as Gavin Cho still getting treated on the side with some treatment on his ankle. Not great to see, but we'll keep you updated on the Gavin Cho situation.
Into Markinowski. Ah! Big boy move, but a big boy block from Justin McCafferty.
McCafferty has done that now twice in 2 games. McCafferty at the buzzer last game blocked a game-winning layup to send him into OT, and they won in OT. So McCafferty has been the MVP of this team the last few weeks.
Sorry. What's his name? Drives in hard. Willitson.
Cooper Willitson.
Alstrom Hall takes a 3.
So Alstrom Hall, after you dissed him in a big way,
turned over by Fisher. It's
off.
Alstrom Hall. Little floater. No call for the foul. Ellison gets the rebound. Carpenter with them neon shoes, looking for someone. Finds Fisher into McCafferty. Little Euro step move. Justin McCafferty quiets the crowd here.
Westborough needs to be careful. They're close to playing the type of game. Wow!
Tom Keene with a little nonchalant point to the sideline there.
Tom Keene known for being very nonchalant, of course. Same with Brian Willard, my mentor.
Your devoted
devoted mentor.
Willitson,
no! Wow!
Some might say the love of your life.
Some may say that. I wouldn't say that, but some may. Some may. So Westborough gonna get the benefit of the doubt. Tom Keene, the coach, frustrated with the situation as my mentor stays calm.
Tom Keene mad at the ref.
Wow, he is
should
pissed.
probably stay quiet. Ellison. There's a warning to Tom Keene.
A warning issued to the Hopkinton bench as Westborough celebrates.
Probably should keep your cool in the tough moments. What would Mindset Go say about that, Cole?
You need to be able to control your emotions. What Mindset Go slogan could we use to assess this situation?
But, Tom Keene, we don't know him. Suspend your judgment on him.
You're right. Suspend your judgment.
Once again, this broadcast brought to you.
Lead with curiosity.
Once again, this broadcast brought to you by Mindset Go.
Yep, of course.
And Lead Inc.
Nope. DeRozier's long cross court. Bang out. Alec DeRozier puts it in for 3.
Canales into Dadagian. Dadagian. Good finish at the rim.
That was tough.
Dadagian starting to load up.
Oh!
Horrible pass by DeRozier's. Ellison picks it up. McCafferty. Why did he waste? That's why. And 1. Justin McCafferty. Brian Willard. What looks like he has a tail coming out of his pants. That might be a towel.
It may be. So McCafferty going to look to finish the three-point play as Westborough meets at center court in the Hopkinton number 10 Alstrom Hall deciding to be a bother after his 1 for 4 showing here early in the third quarter.
Williamson, guarded by DeRozier. Into Dadazian, guarded by McCafferty. Into Williamson. Williamson drives hard. Counts the bucket and one.
So, wow, the coaches are both getting very intense. This game is hotly contested.
Brian Willer put both of his hands up, started to do the Macarena. But actually he was yelling at the ref.
But it appears he was yelling at the refs. You know, Ben Bartlett, key assistant coach for Westborough, sneak dissed Coach Willer recently to Coach Willer's face. It was a discussion all three of us were having. And Ben goes, yeah, last game was the first time you didn't yell at the refs. And, you know, that's an interesting observation, but Coach Willer has done his job here thus far. Jack Peterson, oh my goodness.
Bad pass there from Jack Peterson.
Oh no, Valentine.
There could have been someone there could have been someone that was getting Jack Peterson's minutes, but, you know, kerfluffle.
You know, Ben Friedberg, if you're watching, you called for that. You called for this. But, no, Jack Peterson is playing a solid day here. Actually, he usually has better days. But the loss of...
Oh! Blocked by Ellison at the rim! The big boy gets in there.
As Jackson Kelly and
Big
Alex
Scott
Donovan in the student section celebrate the block.
Scott Ellison, all 230 of him.
It's Storm Ellison by the nut Scott.
Peterson into McCafferty, looking at body, can't do it. Mitch Stimulus for Hopkinton stands strong. DeRozier's looking for an alleyway. Finds McCafferty in the high post. Fouled by Stimulus. For some reason, Stimulus arguing with the ref, like his head coach, Tom Keene.
Just a borderline assault on that play, right? You know, Justin McCafferty almost slipped and was taken out. And the Hopkinton bench infuriated, once again, displeased with their subpar performance.
Some might say manslaughter on that.
Manslaughter. Voluntary.
DeRozier finds Ellison in the corner. Ellison.
Bang! Puts it in! Let's go!
Ellison gets the turnover on the other end. McCafferty going fast. Westborough students are going to see. Westborough the floater! No! They call the charge!
It appears that was the right call.
Calls the charge. What is Scott Foster calling?
You know, that unfortunately appears to be the right call. So good call by the refs there in a tense moment. I give the refs credit, even though Tom Keene may still find a way to be upset about it.
Scott Foster and Tony Brothers on the referees today.
Yes, one of the refs looks exactly like Tony Brothers. I can barely tell the difference.
Peterson gets the rebound. DeRozier's going the other way.
Oh, what a...
Carpenter finds Peterson.
Oh,
traveled.
So Jack Peterson seeing some rough minutes here. Listen, it's tough to play. It's tough to play well when you're not getting consistent minutes. I've been saying that all through high school career. If you put a guy in for 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there, it's gonna be tough for him to show his skill. Loban being subbed back into this game at the table right now. Dadazian. Over to Stimulus. Stimulus surveying his options. Takes a shot. Bilan. No dice. Rebound gotten by James Marcinowski. Marcinowski looking for an offensive side. Rejected! No! No, that's a rough call.
As some redhead in the stands screams, all ball. Do you think the redhead in the stands was right?
Sorry, I was needed to remove my headset for a moment there.
You know, Hopkinton, you know, a little bit of flopping, or as Mark Altman would say, embellishment.
Damn it. So unfortunate. Carpenter dribbling up the court. Carpenter 3, no dice.
Carpenter, shoot! Low band.
McCafferty looking for his option.
McCafferty. Into low band. Low band. Almost turns it over for the Rangers. Shout out UMass Amherst Sebastian Drew in the stands today.
Sebastian Drewski is crazy. That is devious.
McCafferty. McCafferty. No dice. Hopkinton going the other way. Hillers. Willitson. Over Carpenter. Carpenter caught sleeping on the weak side. A little bit like Stephen Curry. Night, night.
Okay. So, at the break, 3:27 here to go in the third quarter. Westborough maintains their 10-point lead. They win at halftime. Oh, that's disappointing. Well, you know, Westborough's playing well. I mean, they're playing their brand of basketball. They're shooting the rock at a really efficient way. Justin McCafferty continues to dominate. The elevation of Storm Ellison has been huge for the Westborough Rangers. He's awesome. So Alex Carpenter just needs to be a little more aggressive.
Let's go hear what Tom Keene's saying to his team.
Yep.
Relax, Buster. What are you going to do, Buster?
That's bound to happen. So we are surrounded by Hillers right now.
Hopkinton Hillers. What went into the name of your school being the Hillers?
Maybe we should interview some of the students in our section.
Should we interview Alex Carpenter after the game? Put a headset on him?
I would be down. I can text. Oh my. Oh, low
Willitson looking to dunk it. Too small. Lays it up and in.
So DeRozier's surveying to Loban. Loban holding the ball for a little while. Oh my. Oh no.
Westborough turn it over. Going the other way. That's 24. Jackson Canales.
So lead cut by 4/10. Oh God.
So looks like Alstrom Hall a little bit too excited on the bench. There's a reason why he's on the bench.
Westborough losing some of their traction here. Well, they're giving the ball to Hopkinton. They're losing some of their traction. Yes, traction. Yeah, that's the right call. So Westborough will retain possession, still up 6, but it's creeping. Hopkins seems to be creeping back a little bit in each quarter. Westborough sends them off. Chase Loban coming out of the game for Dylan Fisher.
Fisher will be back in the game.
We call him Fish.
Fish, I love Fish.
Here in the hometown, we call him Dylan.
I
call him Fish.
I love Fish.
Do ya?
Good protein.
Kinda.
McCafferty into Carpenter.
Good
Ellison's
swing.
going to take a 3.
That's a good shot, though.
Rebounded by Fisher. DeRozier. Rebounded by Zazian.
So the student section of Hopkinton seems to
Willitson.
be
No
not
good.
even close. Not even close, and the ball will go to Westborough.
Some people in this world, can't take a joke.
Just cannot. So Westborough leads by 6.
McCafferty into Fisher. Ellison all the way around the arc.
swing.
DeRozier.
Oh my.
into Markanowski. Asian.
Good block by Ellison.
Rejected by Ellison, but Williston on the other end. Hopkinton have cut this lead down to 4 in Westborough. DeRozier, couple dribble moves, goes right into Fisher. Fisher to McCafferty. Good low post position.
Wow.
Scores it.
Excellent bucket for McCafferty. He's been doing that all night. Retains the lead back to 6.
Shot by Asian, no good. Fight for the rebound. Alex Carpenter is going to get called for the slap butt foul.
So some energy on the Hopkinton side here now. So they're gaining a bit of momentum. Something to watch if you're on Westborough's side. But Westborough still controls this game with 1:42 here to go in the third. Zeke, may I take some of your water? If there's any left. There's barely any left. I'm going to drink the rest.
Cool, walking in here. The water was flowing. It was flowing.
You asked me to direct you directly to a bathroom, so
Yeah.
We're 0 for 4. That's disappointing. So 4-point lead here for us.
0 for 4 for the student section. Just pitiful performance. DeRozier finds Alex the Great.
Ellison for 3, no dice.
Alexander the Great for 3. No good. Alexander.
Carpy.
Alexander the mediocre in the second half.
Patrice for 3. No good. Banks. Jackson gets the rebound.
Williston in the simule. Out for someone for 3.
Feels like I felt a breeze on that one. So
air ball. DeRozier drives in right. Good pass to Fisher. Foul! Blocked by Petit Beret. Drived in. No dice. McCafferty, the big body going down right. Good pass to Ellison. 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Westborough up 6. Hopkinton wide open corner 3. No good.
That's a rush shot if you're on Hopkinton.
Fisher.
Then you don't need that.
With DeRozier. Told by Brian Willer to calm a little down.
You know, there's 23 seconds in the half. You got to calm down.
That's Alstrom Hall ready to check back in. Why would he ever get put in the game? I don't know.
Carpenter.
Alexander the Great. No good.
You got to hit that.
5 seconds. 4 seconds. Hopkinton going the other way. 3 seconds. Drive down long. No good.
Shoot!
That will be the course.
Fastball down the pipe. And it's a swing and a miss.
Sounds like a Bobby Dalbeck reference. Swing and a miss.
It sure does. So we're going to, as Zeke trips over the stand, we're going to go into the end of the third quarter where Westborough leads 53-47.
Here on West TV. McCafferty into Peterson. Peterson escapes the track. Now to DeRozier. DeRozier drives in left, goes right.
Great shot. Great shot!
Drains it. Alstrom Hall finds Petit Foray. Carpenter. Into DeRozier. DeRozier, couple dribble moves. Goes right by Alstrom Hall. Alstrom Hall gets called for the foul. That's his 54th. 54 fouls, not a good amount if you're a player.
Little high, just a little. So out of the game comes James Marcinowski. He's had a solid effort tonight. Great night. Hopkinton sneaking back into this game. They've exchanged buckets here early in the second quarter.
The money line on this game was favored to Westborough at home, given the 3 points. McCafferty finds Peterson. Peterson turns it over.
Get on the floor. So they have the advantage here. Up to Alstrom Hall. Alstrom Hall puts it up. That's an air ball.
Wow, my hair just went up with that air ball.
Wow.
Just
So
a bit of embellishment from
DeRozier's
there.
tossing an elbow into Williston's nose. But that'll be a foul on Williston.
Peterson out to DeRozier's. DeRozier's drives by Dadazian. Peterson
Oh, Princey,
once
come
again
on.
turns it over.
Wow, Jack Peterson really struggling here. And Hopkinton going to cut the lead to 4 once again. Storm
Big
Ellison ready
30
to
left.
check back in.
Hopkinton, we're given 3.5 in this one. Into McCafferty.
Yep.
He's starting to take over.
Can't do much about that, right? Once he's in the post, he's 6'4", he's long. He has the advantage almost over everyone. Williston for 3, no dice. Wow, no box out from Prince. Come on. Wow, rough game from Jack Peterson.
Players on the floor everywhere. Rejected by DeRozier. Fight for the rebound. Alexander the Great gets it.
Wow, so Westborough ball.
basketball.
Wow, and the refs are letting him play. I give you credit. They're calling it even on both sides. They're letting him play. There's been a bunch of physicality in this game.
Justin McCafferty, talk about him in this one.
You know, Justin. So Hopkins will call a timeout. So you wanted me to talk a little bit more about Justin McCafferty. Justin McCafferty, did you prompt me if I heard you right? You said please talk a little bit more about Justin McCafferty.
Actually, no, I'm going to rescind that prompt.
You're going to rescind that prompt?
Let's go listen to the coach.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
See how Westborough can find him.
Ellison into Fisher.
Fisher. Out there. Alexander the
Shot.
Great.
Hit it. A massive shot. If Westborough can win this game, this would get their season right back on track. No box out. McCafferty getting handsy. Oh!
They're going to call it off of Ellison. Out of bounds. Inbound for Hopkinton on the bottom. Simuli. Guarded by Ellison. Finds Alstrom Hall, who hits the layup. Bad defense on Westborough, by Westborough on the baseline.
See, those who know Zeke and I know that we are our own person, right? We don't fit, we don't need to meet these constructs. We play our own game. Alex
DeRozier. Into Ellison. Ellison takes a three.
Not a great shot. Little rushed.
Markinowski. Markinowski goes in hard.
Tough call. Players on the floor not happy with it, but you're always going to give the benefit of the doubt to the refs. So Westborough will pick up their first foul of the quarter.
Cole, what would you say your favorite clothing brand is?
Honestly, I have to go with the Reliable Nike. The Reliable Nike has been excellent all my life. I wear their clothes all the time. Seems like we forgot to make some noise on that free throw. Come on! So,
no dice from the Westborough student section. DeRozier with a chance to close out this game with 4:48 left. Westborough up 5 into McCafferty. Spin move in the lane. Gets called for the travel.
So this
As
is
the Hopkinton fans, one with a little bit of a red tongue, maybe too much Powerade.
maybe a little too much Powerade, Gatorade. You know how those sports drinks can get you. 60 to 55.
A little bit tight.
Yes. So 60 to 55 here, 4:37 here to go. Some
Alstrom
massive
Hall
minutes.
on Carpenter. Alexander the Great leaves no
Wow.
enemies behind.
See, that one I just don't agree with. I think he traveled before, but you know what? A call is a call. 5-point game. Hopkinton has a chance to cut it to a one-possession lead.
Hopkinton inbounding the basketball. Find Willison. Willison guarded by DeRozier. Westborough switching to a 3-2 zone. Into Markinowski. Markinowski guarded by Fisher. Markinowski goes all the way around.
Great
Can't
board
finish
by
it.
Fish. Or Mac. Excuse me. Wow, so Storm Ellison has some room in the corner. They're clearly not respecting his ability to knock down the three ball.
DeRozier into Fisher. Fisher looking for an option. Finds McCafferty. Foul by 25 of Hopkinton.
That appears to be Ryland August, who's seen some quality minutes here for Hopkinton. He's been a physical presence, no question. Into the game is Jackson Canales taking out Ryland August. So Jackson Canales in to close this game out. 3:54 here to go. 5-point Westborough lead. This is some huge minutes for the Westborough basketball season.
DeRozier. Guarded by Wilson. DeRozier, couple dribble moves. Drives in the paint. Tries to dish it out. Turns over the basketball. The Daisian going the other way. Guarded by Fisher. Finds Stimuli in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Ellison. Lucky break for Westborough. Carpenter with a nifty dribble move. He pulls up for three. Alexander the Great drills his second straight three for the Rangers.
Alex Carpenter, you are a magician. Some huge shots here late to put Westborough up 8. Wow, Alex Carpenter. We've been waiting for this for years.
Alex Carpenter, you are my daddy.
Respectfully, I second that motion.
Let's go, Carp!
Yes, sir, Carp! Committed to Skidmore College to play next fall, which is great. Congratulations to her.
Fantastic basketball player. Better person, though.
Better person. You're absolutely right. She's super kind, super great person. We've got our friend group over here. They're trying to signal something to us. Not sure what. I'm not sure what they're trying to communicate via hand motions.
Rachel Carpenter, great basketball player.
Yes.
Yeah, Cole, flick up. Yeah.
I wasn't ready for it.
Head coach Tom Keene.
That is his name.
Since bottom down. As Hopkinton go back on the court.
So Alex Carpenter, nothing short of dialed in right now. This is a special performance from Alex Carpenter.
Carp. Defends the inbound by Alstrom Hall. Alstrom Hall looking. Finds Stimuli. Beautiful pass from Markinowski. 6-point game. Westborough has to be careful here. Ellison.
Westborough leads by 6. Over to
break the
Fisher.
press. Needs to find DeRozier. They do. DeRozier gets it across half court. DeRozier gets the double team. Finds Carpenter. Carpenter into McCafferty.
Wow, great dig! Westborough back up to an 8-point lead. In secure control here with 2:50 to go. Can they finish this?
No good from Hopkinton. Rebounded by Markinowski. On the floor, they call it.
Over to Canales. Canales looking for his play. Alstrom Hall surveying his options. Into Marcinowski. Marcinowski bumped and they call a foul. Devontae Walker.
Shout out Savante Walker for the flick.
Shout out Declan Dowd as well. Oh, Alstrom Hall lets one fly and he puts it in. Huge shot for Hopkinton. 2.5 to go. Great pick by Storm.
DeRozier.
Into
Finds
Carp.
Carp.
Yep.
Gets the layup to go. Carpenter now up to 81 points, giving Kobe vibes. Drives in by Dadajian. They will call it on the floor.
What? So it appears Justin McCafferty has fouled out of this game. The best player all season for the Westborough Rangers with 2 to go here in a very tight game. They're going to lose their best player. Fouls have been an issue for him all through high school. So nothing new. Who will they choose to sub in? They'll sub in Jack Peterson.
Peterson filling in for McCafferty. How will the Rangers find a way to fill the void of Justin McCafferty? 2:09 left to go. Westborough up 7.
So Carpenter has 16 plus 65, which is 81. So cuts it to 6. Dadajian at the line. So we are over 7 as the student section. Nothing great here. So, wow, a lot of dribbling. 5-point game. 2 minutes to go.
Gets it off. Gets it past half court. DeRozier dribbles past Willison. DeRozier, circus shot, rebounded by Peterson. Into the corner for Ellison. 3 ball, no good.
Oh, jeez.
Dadajian going the other way. On
Good
Carpenter.
D, Carp! Great
Carp
defense
puts
by
the
Alex
defense.
Carpenter.
Alexander the Great puts the cuffs on again.
Fisher! Oh! You got to finish that lay if you're Dylan Fisher. Alstrom Hall.
Dadajian for 3. Hits it. They cut the lead to 2. Trying to lock up DeRozier. DeRozier gets fouled.
They're in the bonus, I think. Yeah, they are. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Savante Walker didn't like the call.
Savante not a fan, nor is Declan Dowd, key JV2 star for the Westborough Rangers, future varsity player. I'm not sure who that is, respectfully.
Does he play defense, though?
He does.
As Chris Willer will call it time. Brian Willer?
Brian Willer.
Brian
not Chris.
Willer.
I'm not sure how you got that one confused, but.
Let's go listen in.
Wow.
Let's go listen in to Coach.
Yep, I agree. JV section found some nice guys, very chill, as there's a minute 17 here to go.
All right, Cole. Shush.
Why am I being shushed?
Just be quiet for this play.
Wow, Gavin Show. Disappointing.
Ellison, the inbounder. DeRozier trying to get open. Finds Carpenter. Carpenter guarded by Alstrom Hall. Into Ellison. Ellison trying to wind down the clock a little bit here. Carpenter gets the ball in the wing. Into Ellison in the corner. 25 left on the shot clock. Into DeRozier. Guarded by Willison. Ellison for three. Bang! Drills a three. Westbrough go up. Ellison! Alstrom Hall into Markinowski. Dadajian. Into Alstrom Hall. Out to Dadajian. Guarded by Fisher. Dadajian drives in. Low post. Traveling violation for Dadajian. Westborough going the other way. 38.3 left on the shot clock. Westborough up 5.
38-3 remaining for one of the biggest wins for Westborough this season. Definitely the biggest win for Westborough this season if they can close this out.
The game's not over.
No, I said if they can close this out. Princey!
Carpenter!
No. Yep. Wow, what an incredible performance here from Westborough. So many things to take away from this. So much heart, so much skill, and Westborough showing their potential that they've held all season. As Carpenter, of course, Mr. Reliable, knocks down the first free throw.
Tatum inbounds the ball, pass to Brown. Brown drives in hard, low post. Finds Hauser for three, bang. Sorry, just commentating last night's Celtics loss.
So 7-point deficit here for Hopkinton. Hopkinton in shambles as they sub out James Martinowski.
Hopkinton 25, Rylan August with weird-looking hair. I don't know why he did that. Dadajian into the corner for Petit Frere. Out to Dadajian. Oh! Did I feel air, or was that just the ball not hitting the rim? What do you guys think?
All right, so we're going to interview one of the Hopkinton students.
Yeah, actually. Yo, give it to one of the birds, bro. There we go.
So our broadcast is coming to a close here. 9 seconds to go as Westborough has an 8-point lead in sending these kind Hopkinton JV fellows home with a loss. They won. You guys won. At least you guys won. right, let's do it. No, wait.
Corp, we want an interview. Give him the headset. Here with Alex Carpenter, the star player of this game after Westborough grabbing a 9-point victory. What's going through your team and your mind right now?
Yeah. Well, I think we all knew this was a really important game. I mean, Hopkinton's ranked like top 20 in the power ranking, so we're 3 and 5. If we needed to improve our playoff standing, we had to win this game. I think the big thing was just focus on breaking the press, and we have shooters on our team. You know, we can hit shots. You know, Storm hit a couple, I hit a few, so I think it was a good game all around.
You know, your 3-ball was going today. What went into that? Was it the pregame? Was it the warm-up? What went into it?
Well, I think it was good preparation. You know, I work on my catch and shoot a lot, and honestly, first half I missed a couple open looks. So when I got to the second half, I was like, you know, I'm not missing those shots again. So yeah.
Now, after a rough start to the season, how does this win feel for the Ranger fans and yourself?
Well, I think it's a great turnaround. You know, we've won back-to-back games for the first time all year. We have a game at North Middlesex tomorrow to get back to 500, and that's all there is to it. You know, just one day at a time, one win at a time. So yeah.
One day at a time. Congratulations on the win, Alex Carpenter.
Thank you, Zeke. Have a good night.
Oh my God. Ben Simmons, a.k.a. Brady Chapman.